evening, everybody. My name is Lesley. I'm here for the 7 o'clock Auburn Yoga and Pilates Gentle Stretch with Yoga Nidra. So why don't we get started? And we begin in an easy seated position. Arrive on your mat. Be present in the now. You've got nowhere to go and nothing to do except to be with your breath. If thoughts arise, acknowledge them and let them go. Some of those thoughts might be a little bit sticky, so return to your breath. Slow, deep, diaphragmatic breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And again, nice, deep diaphragmatic breath. Inhale and exhale. And one more. Inhale and exhale. Now let's switch this up to a nostril breath. So after you inhale through your nose, keep your lips closed and exhale through your nose. And as you exhale, you're bringing your belly button towards your spine and helping to squeeze out all that excess air. Okay? So as you go through these diaphragmatic breaths, try to make your exhales just slightly longer than your inhales. Feeling your shoulders drop gently away from your ears on your exhale. Feeling yourself letting go of any tension or tightness that you're feeling in your body that may have built up throughout the day. And last breath. And exhale. And then gently open your eyes. So remember, yoga isn't necessarily about doing better. It's about being with yourself. No judgment, no competition. So make an agreement to be kind and give some extra attention to yourself, especially during this pandemic that we're experiencing. Give yourself a break, okay? Whatever doesn't serve you, just let it go. So we'll start off with some hip circles. So place your hands on your knees. Stack your vertebrae one over the other. Back of your head, a natural extension of your spine. And come into some hip circles. Lead with your shoulder. Coming forward, around, and back. And as you come forward, you've got a little back bend going on. And as you roll back, pull your navel toward your spine. Oh, I see some friends on there. Hi, Mary. Elsie, I miss you guys. And come to the right side or wherever you are and reverse your circle. Nice, big, slow circles. They feel so good. And then return to the center. So sitting up tall, pressing those sits bones down into your mat, and maybe even moving the flesh away from those sits bones a little bit to get a better seating on your mat. So drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Take your right arm and cradle your head, sending your right fingertips alongside your ear. You can even walk your left hand out towards the side, stretching out the left side of your neck and shoulder. Don't pull or tug on your neck. Just allow that hand and the weight of the arm to stretch out your neck. And breathe, never holding your breath in yoga. And then gently removing that right arm, lifting your head to the center, and then dropping your head to the left side. And cradle that head with your left arm, left fingertips alongside your ear, walk your right fingertips out to the side, stretching the right side of your neck and shoulder. And then releasing that left arm, bringing your head back up to the center. Inhale your arms up overhead. Take a nice big breath in. And then turn your palms out to the side and press that air down. And again, inhale up. And exhale down. And once more, inhale up. And exhale down. This time, as you bring your arms up overhead, reaching towards the ceiling. Feel your fingertips reach towards the ceiling. Feel your sits bones reach towards the floor. Turn and face your right thigh. Dropping your left hand on that right knee. Take the right hand behind you and drop it down on the floor behind you. If you're sitting on a blanket, or you can even grab your mat, you can place your hand on that blanket or mat to help you spin your torso to the right. Peel your right shoulder off your chest. Keep the top of your head pressing towards the ceiling, trying to keep your vertebrae stacked nice and straight. When we're twisting, we like to twist with a straight spine. So you're using your left hand to press into that knee to help you make that twist. Twists are great for your body. They help your digestion and elimination. And release this and come back to the center. So remember what we do on one side, we have to do on the other side. So let's bring our arms up overhead, reaching and stretching, twisting left and placing our right hand on our left knee. And you can tent those fingers up behind you. Press in with that right hand. Peel your left shoulder off your chest and gaze and look over your left shoulder. Breathing in and out. Your inhales will lift you, and your exhales will help you twist just slightly more. And then gently come back to center and switch the cross of your legs. So whatever leg was in front now becomes the back leg. Slide your hands down to your shins and roll back on your sits bones. Pull your navel to your spine and drop your chin to your chest for a seated cat. Come forward onto those sits bones. Pull your shoulders off your chest and inhale for cow. And again, roll back. Separating out those shoulder blades and come forward, sitting up tall. So one last time, come back and forward. And then come to sit in an easy seated position. So we're going to slide our legs over to the side and come into a kneeling position. If you have bad knees, you might want your blanket underneath your knees. If not, just in a kneeling position, you want your fingers spread wide like starfish, pressing in, especially with your index finger and thumb. Press down, drop your head between your upper arms, tuck your tailbone, and lift your back like an angry cat. Exhaling out all that air as you pull your navel towards your spine. And then dropping your belly towards the floor, sending your chest through the threshold of your arms. for cow. So exhale into cat. Head falls between the arms, and then inhaling to cow. So really stretching out those vertebrae. Oh, I've got help here with this cat. And come back to an all fours position. So coming to a neutral position, we're going to extend our left leg out, straight. Extend, press the foot back so that your foot is flexed and your toes are pointing towards the floor. Now we're going to lift our right arm alongside our ear. Our gaze is down at the floor for an alternate spinal balance. So pull that navel in, reach left foot and hand in opposite directions. And then place the hand and the knee back down on the floor. Extend your right leg. Flex the right foot, point those toes down, lift the left arm alongside your ear, reaching and stretching. And breathing, don't forget to breathe. And then place your hand and knee back on the floor. And we'll go to the original side. So lifting arm and leg out, reaching and stretching, and then bring elbow towards knee. And we'll do this 4 times. And those of you who know me know that I don't count well. And then drop your hand and your knee back to the floor. And we'll go to the opposite side. So extend left arm, right leg, and then bring knee towards elbow. And you know it doesn't have to touch your elbow. We do the best we can with what we have. And then when you complete those, bring your hands and knees down to the floor. Separate your knees a little bit. Sit back towards your heels and extend your arms out in front of you. Maybe your forehead reaches the floor. But if not, no worries. Stack your fists. Stack your hands. Whatever works for you. Okay? Yoga is sort of like a cafeteria. Take what you need and leave the rest. So resting here, stretching out our sacral area, coming back up to all fours. So we're going to slide our legs over and sit down, and we'll face forward once again. We're going to bring the soles of our feet together into a butterfly pose, into Baddha Konasana. So bringing the soles of the feet together, you can bring your heels in close to your body, or you can bring them further away from your body. It's up to you and the flexibility in your inner thighs. So if you can get the outside edges of your feet together and open your feet like a book, this will help to open your hips just a little bit more. So sitting up nice and tall in butterfly position. So releasing that butterfly by lifting your knees and extending your legs out in front of you. So we're going to be sitting right now in what's called Dandasana, or seated staff pose. So again, if you want to lift your hips with your blanket, that's a possibility. So legs are stretched out straight. Feet are together. Toes are in a line. Lifting your chin and your chest as you slide your hands down towards your ankles. Now maybe they make it towards your ankles. Maybe they make it, your hands make it to your feet. As I said, it's all a personal flexibility thing. When you get as far as you can, then you can surrender your head down towards your upper legs or your knees. You know, full stretch of your back. So sliding those hands back up. Take your legs out into a straddle position. So straddle position, wide. How wide is up to you. From this straddle position, and again, sitting on a blanket helps to lift the hips. You can slide your hands down towards your ankles and drop your head down. If you've got a block at home, and even if you don't, you can take that block or blocks and place it in front of you, and you can rest your head on that block. And you know that you can switch the height of the block. And even if you don't have a block, you might have a thick book, you can do that. So lots of ways to adjust during this pandemic. So from here, we're going to lift our legs, bring them forward. So our next portion of the class, we're going to do a little yoga nidra. So yoga nidra is a little bit different kind of yoga. It is a meditation, and they claim that 45 minutes of a yoga nidra is equal to several hours of sleep. But you don't want to go to sleep during a yoga nidra. So all you need is your mat and maybe your blanket. If you'd like to roll your blanket up and use it as a bolster, you could also use a pillow to do this. You can place it underneath your knees when you lay down so that if you have back issues, it kind of softens that up for your back. So get yourself ready for yoga nidra by lying down. If you've got a cell phone in the room with you, you might want to shut that off. You might want to close the door and make it as quiet as possible. And we'll get ready to try some yoga nidra. So choose a place where you won't be disturbed. Okay? So stretch yourself out and either close your eyes or keep them slightly open. To help you relax your hips and legs, try letting your heels be about 2 feet apart. It's fine to make your own adjustments so that your legs and hips feel comfortable and at ease. Allow your feet and toes to rest out to the sides and let go. Now bring your attention to your hips. Notice how the weight of your hips is resting on the ground. If it feels uneven, lift them up slightly and then settle them back down until it feels even and balanced on both sides. Shift your attention to your shoulders. Feel the placement of your shoulders exactly where they are. You're invited to move your shoulders down from your ears and tuck your shoulder blades under for more support. Have your arms out to each side with your palms facing up. Settle the very back of your head on the floor or a thin cushion and tuck your chin so it's slightly lower than your forehead. Adjust your hair if it's in the way. Make sure that your head and neck are nicely aligned with your spine. Feel free to adjust your clothing and props, making sure that every part of your body feels as steady and comfortable as possible. Remind yourself to let the yoga nidra process happen naturally by being openly aware. It's common to tune out while feeling deeply quiet and at ease, while vaguely aware of what's happening outside. Return your attention to the guiding instructions if you get distracted unnecessarily. Go ahead and add your own physical reminders for keeping on track and having a more meaningful time. Say it positively and in the present tense. Take a big breath in through your nose and sigh it out through your mouth. Feel free to breathe in and sigh out a few more times. Now is the time we set our sankalpa. A sankalpa is a personal resolve, enhancing your Yoga Nidra experience immensely and helps transfer the benefits received into daily life. It's a statement that conveys a positive trait to deeply benefit you in the living of your life in a more healthy and meaningful way. You may use this time to formulate one that has meaning for you, letting it come to you. Tune in with your heart and soul for the one that lights you up and ignites your energy. Keep it simple, positive, and brief. Use the present tense as if it's already happened. If you have one, remember it now and begin clearly and sincerely stating it a few times. Be consistent, keeping the same one over time. Sense what it would be like if it were already true. How would things be different? Take a big breath in and let it go. Now bring your awareness to your breath just as it is. In your own way, remind yourself to stay awake and alert, even when you're resting and relaxing very deeply. It's time to relax physically by letting go of muscular tension. Let's start with your head. Begin to notice where the back of your head touches the surface it's on. Feel the very place of contact. Let your head become more and more supported by allowing it to rest into the support that is present for you. Now become aware of your face. All at once start squeezing your eyes and forehead. Scrunch up your nose and cheeks and bring tension to your lips and mouth. Holding it for a second or two and completely letting go. Letting all the muscles soften more and more. Allowing your forehead to smooth out, your eyes to rest and become still, even your eyelids, and especially at the corners. Letting the relaxation now comfort your nose and cheeks, and letting go even more of any tension around your mouth. If you wish, allow your teeth and lips to part slightly, letting your tongue rest softly in your mouth, and allowing the corners of your lips to completely let go. There's no need for a facial expression of any type. Simply let your whole face soften and relax more and more, melting with relaxation. And now bring your awareness to your right arm. Become aware of your arm from your hand up to your shoulder. And now tighten your hand into a fist and move the tension up your arm to your shoulder. And now open your fingers up wide and all at once let go of all the squeezing and tension, allowing the muscles to relax, staying aware of the changing feelings and sensations as they come and go. This process of tensing and relaxing shows you how tension and relaxation actually feel. These skills are very useful to have. Now bring your awareness to your right leg, from your foot on up to your hip, and begin to tense up the muscles, just squeezing the muscles and feel the tension. And now all at once relax, letting all the tension drain away. Feel the muscles relaxing, feeling heavy and relaxed. And now letting go into the heaviness and comfort of relaxation. Shift your awareness over to your left arm and make a tight fist. Feel the tension go into your arm and up to your shoulder. Spread your fingers out wide and finally totally letting go. Feeling the heaviness and comfort of relaxation spreading through your shoulders, arms, and hands. Feel free to clear your throat if needed or to change your position. Bring your awareness to your left leg. From your foot on up to your hip, begin to squeeze the muscles up to the bones. Feel the squeeze and now totally let go. Allowing your entire leg to relax and noticing a comfortable heaviness in both of your legs as they relax more and more. Notice how your mind can be alert even as your body continues relaxing more and more. You may be noticing the feelings of relaxation being experienced as heaviness. This is the feeling of muscles relaxing, so let it happen. Let yourself remain alert while you're relaxing more and more, observing what relaxation really feels like. Bring your awareness to your buttocks and squeeze these muscles and feel the tension. And now relax, feeling tension melting safely away, allowing all the tightness and tension to drain away from around your hips. If you would prefer, you may put your feet on the floor with your knees above. Begin pressing your navel inward and feel the tension, pressing the navel in, and now relax and soften the navel area. Relaxing and softening more and more. This time, push your abdomen outward and feel the abdominal wall stretch, making some room inside, and hold. Now relax, softening the muscles more and more, feeling the relief. And each time you softly breathe out, you can relax even more, letting go of more and more tension. Bring your awareness to your neck and throat. You're invited to softly and gently roll your head from side to side and to bring it back to rest. Bring your awareness to your jaw and open your mouth and move your jaw all around. Letting go of tension in your jaw, and now relax and become still. Letting your teeth part slightly, relaxing the corners of your lips. You can even moisten your lips if you'd like. And now press your tongue against the roof of your mouth or the back of your teeth and let go, relaxing your tongue and resting it comfortably in your mouth. Notice the moisture in your mouth. Experience the moisture and all the space that's inside. And even though your eyes are closed, squeeze your eyes and your forehead, feeling the constriction and letting go, and your forehead releases and smooths out like silk. Feel your body resting deeply, feeling more content and comforted by the relaxation, simply experiencing the deep heaviness of relaxation. Just for a moment, you may barely open your eyes if you wish, and let them close. Feel the relief. Can you feel the place where your eyelids touch? And now notice how soft and quiet and subtle your breath has become. Leave it alone and let it be. Just allowing your breathing to be soft and subtle, so gentle that your chest hardly moves. It's okay, not much breath is needed now. Perhaps if you'd like to go further still into relaxation for some mental and emotional relief. If you would, use your natural breath like a broom to begin sweeping away thoughts and beliefs, feelings and memories just for now from your face and head. Sweeping and brushing tensions away from your face and head. Easily and smoothly sweeping and brushing stress away. Whether past or present, repairing and healing and restoring. Bring your attention back to your arms and let your breath naturally begin sweeping down the arms to your hands now. Removing thoughts and feelings and memories, even pain and old injuries. brushing and sweeping and rinsing away. As this is done, you may notice the heaviness being replaced with feelings of being lightweight and lighter still. Bring your attention down to your legs and feet and let your breath be like a sweeping motion, sweeping down your legs and feet with your breath, erasing thoughts, rinsing away memories and feelings, hurts vanishing, brushing tension away with your soft, subtle breath. Removing thoughts and memories and any old injuries are swept clean with your breath as it flows down your legs to your feet and safely away. And having your awareness around your hips with your soft, subtle breath, sweep tensions away, allowing your breath to release old pain and sweeping stress away, allowing relaxation to happen more and more. And as relaxation deepens, it may feel as if you're floating. Let this happen, feeling buoyant and feeling the sweeping and brushing and rinsing breath in and around the vital organs of your abdomen, softening and lightening, releasing tension and old forgotten hurts, removing any remaining tension, wiping away old pain and injuries with your subtle breath in and around your vital organs. And it lessens and lightens with the soft and subtle breath. Observe the buoyancy, the softness, even the weightlessness of deep relaxation. It's like a detached feeling from the body and the mind, and being detached from worldly cares just for now. And if you wish, you can go further and deeper still by finding a place, sensing a place where inner joy dwells, a place to rest in stillness and tranquility, a place to experience unshakable wholeness and connection and completeness. And your awareness is open and very still during this time of quiet. Let this all go for now into the quiet, residing in awareness, dwelling peacefully here and now, allowing awareness of your true self to be present. Om Shanti, peace, peace, peace. Now review and remember your Sankalpa, bringing it back to mind. Repeat the same one you made at the beginning. Say it with your heart several times, planting it deep inside and becoming even more rooted and growing. It's time to start making the transition back. Without having to move in any way, bring your awareness back to your breath and simply follow the breath with your awareness through your body, awakening with each breath. Bringing your awareness to the center of your heart and to your breathing. Becoming more and more aware of your body. Bring your awareness to the top of your head and feel your head and face awaken. Your sense of vision and listening and hearing awakens as you become more and more aware. Listening to the sounds within the room. And now, your attention flows through your neck and throat. And if you'd like, slowly roll your head from side to side, feeling the movement, and let yourself become still again. And your awareness flows through your spine into your arms and legs. And when you're ready, begin stretching all over, more and more, moving and waking up the body, mind, heart, and soul. It's time to come back to full awareness and wakefulness, and bring back with you all the benefit of Yoga Nidra to help yourself as well as benefit others. When you're ready, roll over onto your right side and curl up. To come to a seated position, press your hands and arms down to lift yourself up. Touch the tips of your thumbs to the tips of your index fingers and rest your hands on your knees to seal it in. Allow your eyes to close again and relish the inner stillness, the peace and the joy Open your eyes up just a sliver and notice more light. And close them again and rest. Slowly blink your eyes open and close to blend the inner world with the outer world, and move and stretch if you like. And when your eyes are completely open, you will feel present, alert, and relaxed. And taking in a nice, deep diaphragmatic breath. We'll close our practice this evening with the sound of a single Om. So taking a nice deep breath. Om. And until I see you again, namaste.